Mechanic Simulator 2018. I will be showing you the various cars that I'm playing through. This is my first playthrough of the game, so yeah, I'm still new to this one. I've got a few modded cars, so I'll be showing you all of those as well. You can only have up to 50 mod cars installed onto the on the Steam Workshop. That's a limitation on the Steam Workshop itself. So yeah, if you are playing this game and you want to add some of the cars that are available, be sure to make sure that you're not subscribed to more than 50 cars at a time. Otherwise you will have problems in the game. I did, so I had to restart from scratch, and this is going to be my playthrough showing you around. I'm still at the start area. I have played a little bit up until now, so I'm trying to get to level 13 to open the junkyard. I'm at level 10 I believe right now, so yeah, yep, level 10. So on the top right you can see the numbers there. The first number is your level, the second number is the experience that you have and what you need to get to the next level. The blue little phone icon is how many phone calls you have or orders you have waiting for you, which you can view through here. So I right click on the screen and I left click on that, and I can see how many different orders I can do. So on these orders you got your story order, which is sort of like the story mode, different cards that you have to do, and then you have all your individual other normal orders that have nothing to do with the storyline or progression of the game. I'm not sure if you have to go through these to unlock certain specific things in the game, but we'll figure that out as we go along. So yep, so this is it. Right now I just need to quickly level up some of these skills that I haven't done for a while. So this one here levels up 50% faster part examination, which I can't do right now. Yeah, I'll unlock that one because that one will help a lot. Moving, I'll unlock that upgrade. Unlock that upgrade. Yes, I want that upgrade. So the garage upgrade, having the repair bench, will help a lot. I've been getting a lot of orders where I need to repair items, and I've been forced to buy them because I didn't have this upgrade up until now. So we'll see how that goes. I do need to open these at some point, but I'll unlock that one. Odds of successful repair raised to 55%. Unlocks the tire tread tester. The tires, you can use it to buy. Oh yeah, I will grab that one. We'll check the other ones first. Oh, I'll definitely grab that one. So yeah, I'm still looking through these right now. 5% more income. More income is good. I'll grab that right now and I'll leave it at that until I level up next time. And you can see you've got quite a lot of skills all the way up to level 50. So yeah, let's see how we go. Right now I need to get another ordering, so we'll look for a car to do. Right, so we'll do this. We'll do this Dodge Challenger. Needs a brake system, so we'll get that going. And as you can see, the car comes here in your garage, and you can just right click on it and move it to the car lifter. You come over here, and I typically like to lift the car up all the way just so I can have an easier view on all the elements that I need to work on. So as it said, there's 2 parts that have a problem. So this is to do with the brakes. So what I'll do is I'll come under here, right click, and I'll examine modes. And the first thing I'll examine is the brake caliper and the brake pads. So they seem to be good. So then I'll initial on this side. Then we'll move over to the other side, and we'll examine these ones. So that one has an issue, and the brake caliper. Let me try and get in here. I know it's a little bit. There we go. And the brake pads are pretty fine. So the brake caliper on this side is 44%, and we need to make sure that it's at minimum 44%. So that might not be the problem child. So we'll go around the back and look at the back brakes. If we can, we can't. So what we're gonna have to do, more than likely it will be the rear brake, so we'll remove the rear tire. That's a lot faster. I like that a lot more. So we've got, if you examine the rear drum, so that's a problem right here, which should have identified. So there we go. And we'll remove this part, and we'll just make sure that everything else is fine when it comes to this stuff. So yeah, everything else here will be fine. So then we'll go to the next tire, because it'll be the rear brakes that are the problem. Removing this tire, and here we go. So there we go. These 2 brake drums were the problem, and when we go here, you can see that now that I've removed them both, it tells me that they are the problem. I don't think I have any in my inventory. Well, I've got that one, so I could use that one. So when you have items in your inventory, you'll see, like, I have a brake drum here which is 51%, and you'll notice that in the car information for the order, the minimum required part condition has to be 44% or above. So I can effectively use, right now, if I come in here and I part mount, I can effectively use my best one here. So once I've done that and I check, it will accept it. So I can spend less money and make more in the total payout later. So I will do that right now, and I'll end up closing it up, putting the tire back on. So that one is done, and I'll quickly go and I'll buy one more. So brake drum, we'll just buy one of these, and we'll go and we'll put it on the other tire. Theoretically, I shouldn't have done that. I actually just did make a mistake right now. See, I bought a new part, but what I could have done, because now I've just unlocked this, and I forgot to do this. Actually, maybe not. So I can't. So where is it? Brake drum. Okay, I'll have to figure that out in a little while because I'm not pretty sure how I use this. I've got items that can be repaired, but apparently I can't repair them here. But anyway, back to the car. I always like to lower it before I finish an order. That's just me. Different people have different likes. So I come here, finish the order, and that's done. Get my money, get my experience, and onwards to the next job. So now we go back to here, and one of the things that you can do is, like, if you're not happy with the jobs that you have, you can decline them and just wait for new ones to show up. So there's no reason why you should be declining orders, but sometimes some orders are too tedious and you prefer doing specific types of orders, so they're a lot better to give you experience points and money. So yeah, like this one here. So this one will be a huge job to do, and I'm not really keen on that, working on that car. So you've got, you know, your suspension, your brakes, and your exhaust system will have issues here. And then you've got this one. Driver struggling to find gears, transmission not responsive. So this will be a transmission issue. You know what? It's going to take us a while to get more cars, so I might as well just do this one and see how we go with this one. So we get the car from there. So originally when I started playing this game, I didn't like the UI, this whole right clicking and having that circle UI thing like this. It got really tiring really fast, and I wasn't really fond of it. But as I've played over the hours, I've actually gotten used to it now. It doesn't bother me as much. But yeah, it's not the greatest UI, especially coming from, you know, Car Mechanic Simulator 2016, I think it was. It was a completely different UI. Excuse me. It was a completely different UI. I preferred that one over this one. But, you know, once you get used to it, it's not a big deal. You just play the game and it doesn't bother you so much anymore. So right now I'm taking out everything. Now a lot of people will be like, oh, you don't have to go this far, but I just like to take it all out anyway. That's just me. I'm a bit weird like that. So yeah. If you have any questions, just ask me in the comments, or since I'm on Twitch, in the chat. So what I'll do here, I have to take anything else off. No. Right, so I'm gonna have to go down. So now I have to go out, and the reason I have to go out is because I need to remove the starter, and the only way you can remove the starter is from the top of the car, on this car. So you have to come up from here, open up the hood, go into the engine bay, and remove the starter from here. And from that point onwards, the transmission will then be able to be removed. You'll also have to, on a rear wheel drive car, because this is a front wheel drive, you will have to also remove the drivetrain otherwise you won't be able to remove the transmission. But front wheel drive, it's just as simple as that. So, as you can see, we've got a few problem parts here, all rusted up. Let's take everything out, and that should be hopefully everything. Yep. So clutch pressure plate, clutch release bearing, flywheel, and clutch plate. So now we'll go and buy those parts. Clutch release. And just so I can remember as well, because I just forgot what the fourth item was, and the flywheel. So there we go. So we bought all those parts, and now we can go and install them and get done with the job. So part mounting. So we'll mount all these new parts. They all look all nice and shiny. Oh, this one has a scratch mark here. That's not good. I'm going to take that back. Get a refund. No. There we go. Jeez. I'm surprised they didn't want me to change the entire transmission housing as well. It's all rusted up. Alrighty, so now we come back out. We'll go on one side. And then we'll put all these back together again, so we can put the axles back on. And you have to remember not to forget this little bearing here, the wheel hub bearing, because you can easily move on to this and forget to put that in, and then you won't be able to finish the order until you come back and put it in. So don't forget if you're playing this game. So there we go. What am I missing? Ah, yes. There we go. So now that's everything done. As you can see, the next part won't appear unless you've gotten everything in order for the most part. But like there are areas like the wheel hub bearing that will won't show up, or at least you probably won't see it well enough where it's hidden unless you move around the car. So you gotta be careful about those small areas and the small parts, because you can often forget to put them in, and then you have to take a whole section off again just to add a small bearing. And yeah, it's time consuming, it's frustrating, but yeah, just like a real mechanic, if you do your job right, you won't have problems. Okie dokie. And this should be the final thing that we have to do. Get this out. Put the car down. We'll close the hood. And hopefully I haven't forgotten anything. So as you can see, we spent $713 and we got paid $1,277. So yeah, it was pretty good. What have I not done? Oh no. Oh no. See, this is what I mean. This is where you gotta remember that you might have more than one section of, oh wait. Oh man. So now, this is how you stuff up a job. Okay, so the gearbox. I had a feeling. Didn't I have a feeling? See, didn't I tell you? So now I have to remove everything like the doofus that I am, because I didn't do the job right. And get the gearbox changed over as well. So yeah. Fun, fun, fun. These are the things that you gotta pay attention to with the UI, because the UI sucks. But yeah, that's just my opinion, of course. Maybe if I actually looked at things more carefully, I wouldn't be blaming the UI, but yeah. It's easier to blame something else than yourself. In any case, I do enjoy the game anyway, so for me, removing the parks again, while it is frustrating, it's not a big deal, you know, you just remove the parks and there you go. So I'll just remove the gearbox, and I will have to go buy another one. So we got a gearbox. Oh yes. So if you forget what gearbox you have, like I just did, so it's a gearbox 14, so you have to make sure that you get the right one, because if you buy the wrong one, then you'll just, you know, don't resell parts if you buy them, you buy the wrong ones, because you won't make your money back. So just keep them in your inventory, and you'll get a job later on that you'll be able to use that part on. So don't be too stressed if you spend a bit of money on the wrong part. You will end up using it at some point. So it balances itself out in the long run. So we'll part mount. And here's the new one. Jeez. See, I was wondering why I had to change everything on the inside and leave the whole rusty outside there. But it's not that I had to do that, it's that I was wrong. There we go. Add the calipers. I'm actually hoping to show you guys some of the mod cars. I've been playing this for a little while now, and I've been doing quite a few of the mod cars, and they're actually really amazing to work on. Some of them are a lot of fun. So I got quite a lot of mod cars in the last few hours that I've been playing, just getting to grips with the game. So I'm hoping they'll keep showing up and I can show you guys all the fun stuff. So here we go. Now hopefully I've done everything right. I haven't forgotten anything. And we should be done. So that's all done, and this is all done. Yes, that's right, see? That's one of the good things with the game. It does tell you what you've forgotten, if you have forgotten anything. So quickly just put the starter back in. Because that's, yeah, I have to agree, you know, the starter is a very vital piece there to make sure the engine is running when the customer comes to pick up their car. I don't think they'll be too happy if it doesn't start. So yeah, okie dokie. And that's done. So there we go, another car done, another dollar earned, and time, oh, level 11. I should be able to get another skill. So now that needs level 12. Compression tester. You know what? So something is... Alright, I'll go with this one. And then... Okay, alright. So now... Ooh, a Mazda RX. Oh, wow. This is going to be a long job. This is going to be a big job. So we'll definitely grab that one. As we're doing that one, we'll also keep an eye out on other jobs. I'm hoping to get one of the prototype cars show up. So we'll take this to the car lifter. Excuse me if my mic is picking my voice up and my breathing up heavily. I've tried to configure it as best as I know. So I am using a Blue Yeti microphone, but this is my real first video on Twitch and doing YouTube, so I'm still trying to get all these settings correct. I guess I'll learn as we go along. Engine power, so I think I'm gonna have to... Oh, well, that's good to know. Car doesn't want to start. Alright, brake performance. So we're gonna have to pretty much remove everything. All gearbox faults. Wow. Right, well, yeah, this is gonna be quite a long job. Ooh. We'll take that order as well. So as you can see, we've got another order here. Okay. Alright. I tried. I was just hoping. Can I take a third order? Okay, no I can't. Alright. Okay. Yep. I get it. Alright. Time to work on this car. So first things first, we're gonna remove a few parts. And now I'm gonna go a little bit crazy on finding all these things that I need to find. So that just shows me a lot of stuff right now that I need to be looking at. So we can't do that. That's alright. So most of the stuff will be at the top. I'm just trying to make sure that I see everything that I need to see before I put the car down. So okay, so this will need a little bit of a... That side is fine. Okie dokie. So that could be a problem maybe. Right, you know what? I'm just gonna... Let me have a look if it brought up anything. So you know what? Let's just take everything out. Everything must go. It's crazy prices. Throw all out. So that will be some new stuff to do as well. I know sometimes I don't have to remove parts, but you know, I just do it anyway. Just part of what I do, I guess. So that's fine. Yeah, this one's always annoying. You always have to. Anyway, do you want to take that off? Alrighty. That's the last piece I'm taking out from here. I'm going to pull the car down. You know what? Take the whole hood off. Make it easier. Alright, so first things first. No, actually I don't want to do that. Really? That's another bullshit thing with some of these cars. You have to take the same part out from the top on some cars and from the bottom on the other cars. It's perfectly reachable from the top. Anybody who's bloody worked on a car like this will know. But anyway, right, so oil filter. Alright, so try and remove these as well. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so that needs to go. That needs to go as well, most likely. That too. Oh wow, excuse me everybody. Damn. And that came out of nowhere. Alright, so we'll start taking these off I guess, and because these are going to be fine. Oh, wow, alright. So that's a problem as well. Just curious, alright. So we'll start taking things out. Air filter, remove this as well. And that will come out a bit. Alright, so move that. I do like the attention to detail on most of this stuff. I know it can be a bit tedious having to remove each and every clip on certain things, but I don't actually mind it so much. Let's remove this. We're going to need to remove that. Okey-dokey, that way like that. Okay, so now, just quickly have a look. So, ignition, car does not start. Alright, so we still gotta find more things. So you got problems over there. Right. Right. So this is one of these jobs where you just have to remove nearly everything. Just to see what the problems are. Right, so now, what next? That will be from under the car. Right, so we're done from this side. Lift the car up. And we want to put this oil drain underneath the car. Make sure that we drain the oil in the oil drain, not on the floor. I've done that before. And put that away, and now we can start removing stuff from underneath the car. So there we go. Now, as you can see, you got your drive shaft. So that needs to unmount. If you don't unmount this, you won't be able to work on the transmission. So if you don't know about cars, then yeah, this is pretty much your start on everything to do with the transmission or the gearbox, depending on if you're working on a automatic or a manual. Alright, so all that's done. So we got most of the engine removed. Let's see what else I need to do here. Just want to examine a few more parts, make sure that I've got everything in order. Because, alright, so that should be it. Can't do anything more. We'll go back to the engine bay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I need to go here. So there's still two parts not discovered here. There's a part probably in the rear brakes, flywheel. Okay, so we need probably one of the rear tires. Oh, the rear brakes will need some fixing there, and over here fixing all engine problems. Alright, well, keep removing parts, eh? We'll get there. Seriously. All this, and I can't remove that from here. Alrighty then. Now let's just make sure. So we've got that. Yeah, so it's going to force me to lift the car back up and do it from underneath. So that sort of stuff is a bit annoying. You know, it's like I'm up there, I can see it, I can hold it. In a real car, I'd be able to remove it, but no. On this one, I have to get under the car. And this one I have to get... Oh, wow. You're... What up? Yeah. Yeah, I'll maintain the language. Yep, I'll stay calm. Here we go. Alright, so now, if we have a look, yay, we did it. So now the only thing that we need to figure out is the last part for the brakes. And that will be on the rear tires. You know what, I'm not even gonna bother. Take that out, take that out, take that out. So, it isn't any of these. I don't think. Nope, so it wasn't this side. So, I'll quickly mount it so I don't make a mistake later and put it on the wrong side. And there we go. And now we'll just go and check this side, so it must be on this side that the problem is. Let's remove that. Let's remove, I bet yeah, it was that, wasn't it? Yep, so it's brake shoe, brake pad. And yeah, so now this is going to be the fun part. The fun part where you have to buy all that stuff, or at least, let's see, so the minimal required specs is number 46. Can I repair stuff? Probably going to cost me. Alright, well that worked. Wow, I can't click and drag it. Damn. Alright, so that's all that repair, that's all I can do with that. So right now, try and make, oh shit, doing the wrong thing. Go here, and like so. And just give you a cap. So this is where, you know, when you have a big job like this, you kind of need to have a piece of paper or something that you can jot down all the stuff that you need to buy. Because if you don't, you're going to find yourself going back and forth too much, figuring out what you have to buy, and wasting too much time going back and forth, whereas just writing it down on a piece of paper really helps. So just filter 3B, and you just do it in a little code so you know what everything is. That was filter. Now, see here it says spark plug. You only need to fix one, otherwise it will have spark plug 4 times. I have had cars, however, where there has been a bug where it only tells you need to fix one, but you have to fix all of them, because then it still won't accept it. So I know that this is a bug. I've seen this several times on several cars, even the official cars. I've seen this happen. So yeah, with this, you typically, I buy one at first, and then if I have to, I go buy other ones and replace them. But I typically buy as many as it tells me to here. If it only shows one, then I just buy one. So yeah. Rotary A, and then we've got the air filter base, and that's the rotary B, the radiator fan, and then we've got the timing chain, that's a rotary A, and then you got your front side housing, and then the brake pad, brake shoe, and a caliper, and then we've got the flywheel, the clutch release bearing, the clutch pressure plate, and the clutch plate, and then we've got the another clutch release bearing. See, actually no, that's just one. We need the gearbox, and that's the rotary A. Flywheel we already have, all that stuff we already have, and then we need, and that's it. So, okay, so now we know what we have to buy. We'll go to, I know that, I think I can use my, oh no, I don't have it yet, okay. So we'll go to the computer, and we'll start buying all this junk. So one of those, and we need an oil filter for a rotary. We also need air filter for a rotary. Rotary B, that's right, that's what it was. And then we need fuel filter. Oh, did I just screw something up here? Oh yeah, that's right. I'll just buy one of these for now. So we need a crankshaft for a rotary A. Filter base. So we need for a rotary B. And then we need the oh, that's right. Yeah, fan for rotary B. Then we need a timing chain for rotary A. One of those. Front side housing for rotary A. I need one of those. brake pad, just one of those. Brake shoe. Brake caliper. Flywheel. Clutch. Release bearing. Pressure plate. And a clutch plate. And a gearbox for rotary A. And now we're done. We're pretty much complete. Bought everything that we needed to buy, and we can go and fix this car. Actually no, I won't do that. I'll just do it from here. Okay, there's that one done. I'm gonna have to do this from in here, ain't I? Yeah, I'm gonna have to lift the car up. Yeah, back to the engine bay. So, just checking a few things now. So, oil filter, spark plug is all happy now, so we don't have to worry about the others. Okay. So slowly we start putting everything back together. Hopefully everything will be right. Oh, what? Oh, yep. And I'll bring the car back down. We start working on the engine. Alright. Sorry that I'm not talking a lot, guys. I am concentrating on this. Just trying to get it all done so we can move on to the next car. And yeah. On the fan. That is the it's all over here. Fuel filter. So that's something you can really overlook if you're not paying attention. All the stuff that you have to put back on the car. So yeah, all the rest I think we can do from the bottom of the car. So we'll do that. Mount parts. So now here, like you'll notice here, this is at 12%, but even though this is at 12%, it has not told me, the order hasn't told me to fix this part, so it still goes on, it will still be a shitty part, and the order will finish because that wasn't one of the key objectives. So yeah. So you'd think that the key objectives would be to make sure that all the bag parts on a car are fixed, because as a mechanic you're not supposed to let a car go if you know, there are dangerous parts on it that could kill the person they will be driving it. But apparently in this game they don't care. They're like, yeah, take your car back, it's safe now. You know, you might not have great brakes or other stuff, but yeah, you know, hopefully you'll reach home, you won't die. If you do, well, you know, bad luck. That's their stance on it in this game. And you gotta love it. Alright, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe, aside from the hood, everything should theoretically be back on the car, except, oh, the radiator as well. So we need to do that too. The radiator and the fan, all that. So that should all be there now too. We're also going to need, is that all done? That's all done actually. So we'll just quickly put ourselves to assemble mode, assemble the hood, and if I'm not mistaken, we should be complete. So that's done, that's done. everything is ticked. Unless I forgot a part. Ah, yes. See, that's another thing that you have to remember. So go back to normal mode, and we need to. Wait, what? Ah, there it is. I was going to say. Okay, so we put oil. Typically, you want to put oil. There's no indicator to show you, so what you do is you keep putting oil until the bowl comes down like that, and then you just stop. That's it. That is acceptable to the game, and yeah, there's no reason to put more than that. So now we should be able to finish the order, and we're done. Perfect, all done. That gave us quite a bit of chunk as well. So yeah, and now we've got this Holden. For all you Aussie viewers out there, you'll know what car this is. A lot of you will have had this car in your dreams to own one of these at some point in your lives. If you're not Australian and you're from America or Europe or somewhere else, then you probably won't know what this car is. So yeah, so this is a Holden, as we have here in Australia. A very iconic model. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the yeah, so this is the VR Group A SV. Also known for, I believe it was this model that was known for being driven by Peter Block in one of the years in the Touring Car Championship, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not 100% sure if this was the one or if it was a different model. In any case, don't quote me on that. I'm not a historian, so yeah. Anyway, so there's that there. Just have a quick look at what other cars there are. So we've got the Bolt Atlanta. Damn, I have to say, not a lot of the mod cars are showing up today. I'm not sure why. See, this one here is a mod car. This isn't part of the original game, so you can get it from the Steam Workshop. Not 100% sure. Not 100% sure when exactly this becomes available. Sorry. No, this is the mod car. Not 100% sure who the author was. I need to double check that. But I will have a list of the mod cars that I have installed and their authors, or at least the authors that you should check in the description down below. So yeah, keep an eye out on some of their work. They've done an amazing job getting these new cars into the game. So yeah, be sure to subscribe to their mods and try them out for yourselves. But like I said, make sure you don't subscribe to more than 50 items in the workshop for this game, otherwise you will have bugs with your save game. So what we need here is fuel filter, so we're already now a few of the items that we need. So we need some brake system stuff, and the car is loud. Yeah, so that would be an exhaust problem. Okie dokie. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to leave it here, guys. I'll continue this on the next video, because that last job was a pretty long job. So if there's something that you want to see, or a specific car or job type you want to see, just let me know. I'm still leveling up, so you know, got a long way to go. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for coming and having a look. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, it really helps. And if you want to subscribe, the button is down below. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye now.